wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our English channel, English with Mr. Ashraf. Okay, so in this video, still discussing about TOEFL, still continuing our previous video about practice test TOEFL 2022. In the previous video, we have been discussing about structure and written expression, especially the first part. Okay, so this is the continuation of that video. So if you haven't seen the video, so please go back and check our channel and find the video with the title Practice Test TOEFL 2022. Okay, right, so as far as we know, there are two parts in the section 2, or the structure and written expression. The first part starting from number 1 until number 15, that's for completion task. So you need to complete the blanks with the right option provided in the problems. Okay, so you have 4 options: A, B, and C, and D, right? So let's just move on to the second part, which is written expression. All right. Little information about written expression, everybody. Okay. You have to choose the incorrect option. Okay. So an example is provided here, like lenses made to have either concave or convex shapes. Okay, this sentence should read lenses may have either concave or convex shapes. So you should therefore select answer A, right? Okay, because why? Because in answer A, this is not correct, because it is because we see modals may, everyone. So after a modal, we have to use the base form of the verb, is have, not to have. Oke, dalam contoh ini kita bisa lihat ada modals di sana may, dan itu harus diikuti oleh kata kerja dasar, yaitu have, bukan to have. Okay, and we just continue with the problems. Silakan rekan-rekan sekalian menjawab di kolom comments ya. Kita langsung bahas soal, kemudian langsung dengan penjelasannya. Okay. So if you can read here for number 16, everybody, ceramics can be harder, light, and more resistant to heat than metals. Ya. Di soal nomor 16 ini kita harus pilih jawaban yang salah. Ya. Yang salah itu yang menjadi jawabannya. Oke. Kalau kita lihat di sini, ya. Oke, kita ada harder, ya, ada resistant, ya, dan ini menandakan bahwa mereka adalah comparative. Okay, so the wrong answer is A. Okay, and answer A is not parallel with the other two. Yeah, so because we're talking about comparative, then light should be comparative, and the comparative of light is lighter. Yeah, so it should be ER. Okay, so we have to say with ER because comparative. Okay, right. Now how about number 17? Yeah, right. Not everyone realizes that the most largest organ of the human body is the skin. Dari soal nomor 17 ini kita lihat kira-kira jawabannya apa? Ya, jawabannya adalah C. Why? Karena C itu tidak tepat. Because we're talking about superlative. Yeah, so if it is superlative, we have to say the largest, not the most large. It's double that. Harusnya cukup sekali saja, yaitu largest, tidak perlu menggunakan dan large itu adalah one syllable, dan kita cukup menggunakan est for one syllable. Okay, And let's move on with number 18. Yeah. Mold is extremely distraction to books in library. Ya. Oke, yang perlu kita perhatikan di sini adalah kata distraction. Ya, distraction ini tampil setelah kata extremely. Alright. Dan distraction di sini tidak tepat. Kenapa? Karena di depan kata distraction kita bisa menemui kata extremely. Oke, yang perlu kita ingat adalah bentuk extremely adalah bentuk adverb. Okay, so adverb should be followed by an adjective, not a noun like distraction. Okay, so to correct this sentence, so it should be not extremely distraction, but it should be extremely distractive. Karena distractive adalah bentuk adjektif dari distraction. Okay, jadi yang tepat adalah aktif, ya, bukan. Okay, let's continue with number 19, everybody. Sidney Lanier achieved fame both as a poet or as a symphony musician. Okay, di soal ini bisa kita perhatikan bahwa kata achieve adalah sebagai verbnya, dia muncul setelah kata Sidney Lanier as the subject, and achieve is as the verb. Fame is a noun, ya, dan kita ada pair conjunction soal ini, yakni both, ya. Dan umumnya setelah kita mendapatkan kata both, maka the other pair should be and. Okay. So it should be both and. Okay, dan seterusnya. Yang perlu kita ingat ada 4 pair conjunctions yang umum yang ditanyakan atau dites di soal-soal TOEFL. Yang pertama both and, yang kedua adalah not only dengan but also. Yang selanjutnya adalah either or either with or. Dan yang terakhir adalah neither or neither with nor. Okay, so harap diingat-ingat, karena kita menemukan kata both, maka seharusnya bukan dengan or, tapi harusnya dengan and. So to correct this problem, so we have to say, okay, Sidney Lanier achieved fame both as a poet and a symphony musician. Okay, so that's the answer. Alright, so let's move on with number 20. Ya, mudah-mudahan sampai di sini rekan-rekan sudah paham, dan harap tuntaskan video ini supaya kita bisa mendapatkan ilmu yang lengkap mengenai practice. Oke, right, dan jangan lupa untuk subscribe, like, dan komen dari video ini dan channel ini. Dukungan rekan-rekan sekalian sangat kami harapkan untuk pengembangan kami ke depan. Okay, so number 20, the horses used play polo are not of any special breed or of any definite size. Ya. Okay, kalimat ini kira-kira yang salah yang mana rekan-rekan sekalian? Okay. Jawabannya adalah B, ya. Oke, kenapa seperti itu? Ya, oke, biasanya, atau umumnya kata used itu diikuti dengan kata to, ya. So it's used to play, ya. Oke, coba kita lihat kali. The horses used to play polo are not of any special breed or of any definite size, ya. Ketika kita terjemahkan dalam bahasa Indonesia, maka kalimatnya menjadi kuda-kuda yang digunakan untuk bermain polo tidak dari special breed, ya, atau dari ukuran yang tertentu. Okay, next, number 21. A tapestry consists of a fountain weave called the warp, which across are pasted different colored threads called the weft, forming decorative patterns. Oke, di sini kita bisa lihat bahwa kata tapestry, right? Sorry. Ya, inilah subjeknya. Oke, dan verbnya adalah, oke, sebentar. Verbnya adalah consist of, alright. Okay, and then, alright. Sebentar. Okay, a foundation with, okay, dan seterusnya. Okay, the answer of this problem, okay, mudah-mudahan teman-teman sudah mendapatkannya. Yang mana, kira-kira? Okay, you're right. The best answer is B, ya. Which across. Alright. Alasannya apa ya? Okay. Right. So actually, the best clue for all of us, ya. Okay, sebelum kita bahas yang option yang lain A, C, and D, ya. Sebetulnya ketika kita menemui adjective clause in English, bentuk seperti ini adalah menandakan adjective clause. Dan bila ia ada prepositions plus a connector, in this context the connector is which, yeah. So then the preposition should be preceded or should precedes the connector, yeah. So the preposition should precedes the connector. So the right answer should be across which, ya. Mungkin rekan-rekan sering mendengar dengan kata from whom, ya. Oke, to whom dan seterusnya. Bukan whom from, of course, right? Ya. Jadi yang tepat adalah across which. Okay, consists of, this is correct because the tapestry is singular, that's why the verb should be singular. Consists, yes, because it's present tense. And then colored threads, yeah, color in this context it is the adjective and threads is the noun, yeah. Okay, and decorative patterns is the noun and decorative is the adjective of this noun phrase. Okay. Okay, mari kita lanjutkan to number 22. The works of early American wood carvers had many artistic qualities, but these craftsmen probably didn't think of them as artists. Okay, coba rekan-rekan tentukan. Kira-kira jawabannya apa? Yeah, you are right. Yeah. Okay, kita mungkin bahas satu-satu dulu. Alright. Many artistic qualities. Yeah, okay, karena bendanya qualities dan this is plural and it is countable, then many is correct. The works, yeah, it can be correct. It is correct because it is plural, yeah, because referring to the works from the wood carver, so yeah, it must be plural, yeah, okay. And didn't think because we're referring to the past, then didn't is also correct. And the best answer is delta, yeah, or D. Why? Because them in this context it's referring to the same person. In this context, the wood carvers, ya. Jadi kalau ada pronoun yang mengacu pada orang yang sama, referring to the same thing, the same person, then it should be, or you have to use reflexive pronoun. So in this context, the reflexive pronoun is themselves, ya. Okay. Ya, okay. Mudah-mudahan sampai nomor 22 rekan-rekan bisa mengerjakan ini dengan tepat. Bila tidak apa-apa, because we learn from our mistakes, ya. Okay, number 23, everyone. Perhaps mankind's first important musical influence were the songs of birds. Okay, kita tentukan kira-kira jawabannya apa? Yes, you are absolutely correct, yeah. So the answer is were. And what is the reason? Okay, sorry. Yeah, the main reason is, yeah, we have to see the subject. Subject in this context, influence, yeah, right. Perhaps mankind's first important musical influence, yeah. So the focus is influence, or the core noun is influence, and influence is What is it? Yeah, this is singular, right? That's why it should be was, not were. Okay, so we may change were to was, yeah, to make it correct. Okay, and how about number 24? Yeah, birds is already correct, yeah. Okay, musical, it's correct because it's referring to influence, and this is the adjective. Okay, everyone, how about number 24? Yeah, the techniques of science and magic are quite different, but their basic aims to understand and control nature, they are very similar. What do you think? Okay, let's discuss this. All right, so the subject is the techniques. Yeah, the techniques is the subject of science and magic. Yeah, all right, science and magic, these two are nouns, and they are not the core noun. So the core noun is the techniques, and it is a plural noun. So when we're talking about plural noun, and then the auxiliary should be are. So it's already correct actually. They are not underlined. Okay, and are quite different. Yeah. So you have to remember, everybody, this suffix, ent suffix, indicates it is an adjective. Okay? Jadi akhiran ent itu menandakan bahwa kalimat inilah merupakan kata sifat or adjective. Yeah. And the context needs an adjective because it comes after a linking verb be. Ya, okay, jadi dia muncul setelah kata are atau linking verb are. Oleh karena itu kita menggunakan adjective. So A and B, they are already correct. Okay, but their basic aims. Yeah, so we have the connector but, and we have another subject in this context. Their basic aims. Yeah, to understand and control nature. Yeah, so because they are between dashes, so they are kind of positive. Ya, ini merupakan keterangan tambahan menerangkan mengenai basic aims-nya. Ya, dan setelah basic aims, setelah subjek ini kita membutuhkan verb. Ya, so the verb is are, but we don't need they. Ya, so if you use they, meaning it becomes double subjects, and we don't need that. Yeah, so in this context, we just need are. No need to use they. Yeah. Okay. If you want to make it, if you want to make the sentence correct, then remove they. Ya, they-nya tinggal di remove, maka kalimat ini menjadi kalimat yang tepat. Okay, let's continue with number 25, everyone. It was in a cave near Magdalena, New Mexico, when the oldest known ears of cultivated corn were discovered. Okay, what do you think, guys? Kira-kira jawabannya apa? Yeah, again, yeah, it's still talking about adjective clause. Ya. Yang perlu kita ingat dalam adjective clause, ya, kita bisa temukan konektornya di sini, yakni when. Ya, sedangkan when ini referring to New Mexico. Ya, dan ini tidak tepat karena New Mexico is a place. And if you want to correct this, then it should be where, of course, not when. When is used to replace or to refer to time, yeah, or refer to a time, refer to time. So this one is referring to a place, then you have to use where. Okay, the oldest known is correct. Oldest is the superlative, and known is the adjective in this context. Yeah, discovered is the passive. Yeah. Okay, and then we need to use to be. Okay, now number 26. The fossil remains of much extinct mammals have been found in the tar pits at Rancho La Brea in Los Angeles. Yeah, in Los Angeles. So for number 26, okay, so option A is not correct because we see mammals. Yeah, mammal is a plural form. Then it should be followed by many, yeah, not much. Okay, so let's move on to number 27. Sharks can detect minute electrical discharges coming from its prey. Okay, so now what do you think about number 27, everyone? Okay, so you're right. The best answer is delta or D. Okay, because the subject is sharks. Okay, can detect, this is okay because this is the verb. Okay, so we use detect because the auxiliary or the modals can should be followed by the base form of the verb. And minute electrical discharges. Discharges is the noun and electrical is the adjective, so already okay. So pray, it's not correct because it is referring to a plural noun in this context, sharp. So we cannot use it's. Yeah, so to correct this or to revise the sentence into the correct version, so it should be their pray, not its pray. Okay, alright, kita lanjut ke nomor 28. Okay, everyone. So let's think about number 28, and maybe you can also write the answer in the comment column. So a dark nebula consists of a cloud of interstellar dust, enough dense to obscure the stars beyond it. Okay, what do you think about this? Yeah, hopefully you can identify the mistakes as quickly as possible. Of course, the best answer is Bravo or Delta, sorry, or B. Yeah, why? Oops. Yeah, if you can check, everyone, the order is not really appropriate in this context because dense is an adjective, then it should be okay, enough dense or dense enough. Yeah, so the order is not really correct, so it should be dense enough. Yeah, okay, so in contrast, maybe you can also identify this one, so it should be too dense. Yeah, so if you're using too, then the adjective should be placed at the end, but not for dense. Yeah, so dense should be at the beginning and enough should be at. Okay, so let's move on to number 29. Yeah, commercially, honey is heated and filtered in order to stabilize and clarify it. So what do you think about this number? Okay, so the best answer is A. And what is the reason, everyone? Honey is a noun, so the noun should be preceded by an adjective, not an adverb like commercially. Yeah, so to correct this sentence, it should be commercial honey. Yeah, okay, so then we use the adjective commercial and then we put the noun for. Okay, and let's move on to number 30. The various parts of the body require so different surgical skills that many surgical specialties have developed. Okay, so kan bagaimana dengan nomor 30 ya? The various parts of the body require so different surgical skills that many surgical specialties have developed. Oke, sebetulnya untuk nomor 30 ini ada clue atau ada kunci yang bisa kita pakai, yakni ini. So, right, itu bisa diikuti oleh bentuk adjective plus that clause. A clause means there is a subject and verb. And we have another one, such plus that clause. Yeah, or okay, so in this number, the best answer is B, yeah. Okay. Let's continue with number 31. One reason birds have been so successful is because of they are able to escape from danger quickly. Okay, what do you think about this number, everyone? Yeah, so it should be B. Okay, oops, I'm so sorry. It should be C. Okay, not B. 1 minute. Okay, what is the reason? Yeah, the reason is after because. We have to use a noun phrase, yeah. And the noun phrase is ability, so it should be because of their ability. Able is an adjective, not a noun, yeah. Okay. Alright, and for number 32, what do you think, everybody? The wood of the rosewood tree is used to do fine musical instruments. What do you think about this number? Yeah. Okay. Right, so it's not to do fine musical instruments, but it should be to make, yeah. Right. Okay, and musical instruments are already correct because instrument is the noun and musical is the adjective. Okay, so this the best answer is not to do musical instruments but to make musical instruments. Right, number 33, everyone. Chemical engineering is based on the principles of physics, chemists, and mathematics. Forget if we see and, then it's oral series. Jadi ketika kita menemukan kata and, dia harus paralel. Di sini kita bisa lihat physics adalah science, mathematics adalah science, dan chemist itu adalah ahli kimia. Dan kita harus ubah dia menjadi ilmu or science, and the science is chemistry. Okay, so the right answer, or the best answer is of course C. Okay, let's continue with number 34, everybody. Ballet performers must be believable actors and actresses as well as experts dancers. What do you think? Ya, seperti biasa kata and itu menandakan dia harus paralel, harus setara. Dan bila kita lihat actresses itu merupakan benda atau noun, plural noun, dan actors juga merupakan plural noun. So they are parallel. Yeah, so B is already okay. Right, must be is also okay because believable is an adjective, then we have to use B. Yeah? As well as expert dancer. So the answer is delta. Ya, okay. Kata experts dalam konteks ini dia berfungsi sebagai adjective, dan dalam adjective dia tidak boleh menggunakan akhiran s. So it should be expert dancers with ya. Oke. 5 soal lagi ya. Venus, the second planet from the sun, is exactly almost the same size as the Earth. Okay, what do you think? Yes, right. So the answer is C because it should be almost exactly. So the order is not correct. Ya, harusnya almost exactly. Number 36. Ya, P.T. Barnum opened his own circus in 1871 and became the most famous showman of his time. Yeah. So in this context, the best answer is B. Why? Why the answer is B? Because it is parallel with open. Yeah? Open is past and then became, and then the other one should be became. Harus dengan simple past pula. Ya, jadi jawabannya harusnya became bukan become. Number 37. The way a child plays with other children reveals a lot about the child's emotional development. Okay, what do you think about this one, everybody? Yeah, the best answer is bravo, karena dalam konteks ini kita tidak membutuhkan kata akhiran s, ya, cukup dengan a lot saja sudah cukup. Okay, so what do you think about number 38, everyone? Sheep have been domesticated for over 5,000 years ago. Ya, dalam konteks ini, ya, ketika kita melihat kata for, itu menandakan bahwa tensesnya adalah present perfect tense, ya. Dan kita tidak memerlukan kata ago dalam tenses present perfect tense. Jadi cukup ago-nya dibuang saja. Okay. Now, what do you think about number 1, guys? Okay, 1 minute, guys. Okay, chemical compounds with barium, cobalt, and strontium are responsible to many of the vivid colors in fireworks. Okay, what do you think? Yes, the best answer is Charlie. Karena bentuk ini harus menggunakan kata for. Setelah responsible, kita harus menggunakan kata for, bukan kata to, ya. Oke, R di sini tepat karena kita membicarakan mengenai chemical compounds. With juga sudah tepat. Colors juga tepat karena kita membicarakan mengenai many dan dia harus yang bentuk yang countable dan plural. And the last one, number 40, Duke University, North Carolina has an outstanding collecting of documents concerning Southern history. Ya. Oke, jawaban A has ini tepat karena subjeknya adalah singular, ya, Duke University. Oke, sedangkan collecting di sini tidak tepat karena outstanding itu adalah adjektifnya dan collectingnya adalah sebagai bentuk noun, dan ini collecting bukan noun, harusnya diganti menjadi collection. Oke. Yes. Okay. Right. So I think that's it for today, everybody. If you have any questions or anything that you want to ask, just contact us through our email or through our comments channel. Okay, goodbye everyone, and see you in our next video. Bye, and wassalamualaikum.